Goddamn teddy bear.
Yeah. Boom, it's gone. Hello, hello, hello. Happy May Fool's Day.
May Fool's Day? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I never knew we had that. All right. Works for me if it works for you, man. What's up, everybody out there? What are you going to say? Don't speak.
Sooner or later, it's going to be May the 4th be with you, and I'm not ready for that because I'm going to hear all the Star Wars fans just talk about that.
Yeah.
May the Fourth be with you. I never heard that before.
What's that?
May the 4th.
Fourth.
Yeah, that's my daughter's birthday.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Hi, Adam.
Adam, yeah, no, thank you, Adam, no.
Yeah, that's good.
There they go.
Thank you.
Didn't we have trouble with him before?
Yes. I remember perfectly.
Yeah, he remembers. He saw the picture with them naked, that's right.
Oops, I accidentally kicked him out.
Yes.
When that happened. He was the one that we told, leave, we don't like you. And
Yeah.
he,
Oh, yeah, that's the kid.
feeling you don't want me to
Yeah.
be.
That was great.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. I don't think you guys want me. No, we don't. Get out. That kid was something, right?
Yeah.
He's obnoxious, too. Really obnoxious. What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? Misfit Steve, always in the hizzy. What's up, NorCal? How you doing, Mike? No. Ron Jeremy, what's up, my brother? Brian Ferguson. Always a loyal captain up there. Ed Barkley, the main man. Marcus, how are you, Marcus? How's your dad doing? Wicked Vapor, my brothers are in here. She's, who else is here? Terry Scooter with the pooter. Hey, what happened with the scooter? Ran out of gas, Terry?
You got a new one, from what I understand.
I heard. He hasn't. I haven't spoken to him in about a week.
Oh, he's probably still partying from his birthday. It was one day.
Oh, his birthday, right. Okay, that's all so far.
I
Everybody
don't
else.
think he had a good birthday, though, because I called him and sang to him.
Oh, yeah.
Good job.
I heard he got locked up. He went out to a strip club, but it was a male one. That's right. So, my dear brothers,
Yes.
how you guys doing? JT, how was your week?
It was all right. We had a few little butt puckers with those tornadoes that rolled through, but luckily they were far enough away. But this is just the beginning of tornado season here, so.
It was fucking hot. Well, I forgot what day it was. It was like almost 80 around here. The
Wow.
next day it dropped. The next day it dropped to like 50. Like 55, 58, something like that. It's fucking cold. I'm like, what the?
Hell, then
Uh,
they said all those wildfires in Canada weren't wild. Every one of them.
no, they weren't wild.
Yeah. Not that orange sky for a few days, but
Yeah, no. When the sky in New York turns fucking orange, you know what I mean? It's an issue. It's an issue. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It looked like Armageddon out here. So I mean, you know.
hey,
But
they-
they were,
you're just getting on those women that were trying to learn how to be firefighters now. Calm
I gotta
down.
mute. I'm gonna X out my picture a second. Yeah, right. It's no, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. You couldn't see the fucking sky for a month, but. Excuse me, guys. I had to blow my nose.
Sure. Anybody want to go to Columbia University?
Hell no, after what happened.
Yeah, I just put my application in. Thank God my kids are out of school. I would have had a heart attack.
I bet you they have a killer first aid program.
That was
They-
fucked up. You know what? Never use this fucking poison ever. You see fucking nose spray? Never use nose spray. My nose, I have to tell my doctor, you know, I had a cold or whatever, my nose is all clogged up. I said, I use that nose spray. She goes, no, never use that stuff. I'm like, why? What? She's like, fucking, she's like, the worst shit you could ever use. She says, you'll get addicted to it. And she goes, and then you won't be able to breathe without it.
Yeah.
She goes, and then trying to get off it is hell. Just what happened to me. I had to just to clear my sinuses. I'm like, yeah, but my other doctor told me to fucking use it. What the fuck do you listen to? You know what I mean? No, I gotta go. I go to at least 3 of these a month.
But if you read the bottle, you're only supposed to use it, what, once a day?
Yeah. Once a day. I use it once a day. I snip half the bottle up my nose. I mean, it reminds me of getting drips when I used to blow, you know what I mean? Sure, I think I like it so much, but the drip without the effect. What's up, Troy V? What's happening, brother? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Yeti. My man.
He's here in spirits.
Man, my man. Yeah, Bishop Moore, man. That guy, I really makes me want to go to fucking Australia just to see him.
Yeah,
I really like that. I got a lot of. He's got balls, man. You know, he's tough, and you know what? He speaks the truth. He says, if Trump is not president, America will fall. He says America will fall. And the reason America's falling is because they took God out of everything. He says, with all this, there's only 2 genders. He says, and they did before. He goes, a country that was built on God. Look how far it prospered. You know what I mean? And you taught us you're taking God out of everything. Look what happened to it. It's the fucking truth. Look, I mean, facts.
It isn't going to be long before they take God out of church.
They're already working on it.
They're already working on it. The church is working on it.
But we do, it's okay to have Allah.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys heard what's going on with that non-binary bullshit. You gentlemen know they had the whole non-binary thing. Now they're adding fucking seasons to that shit.
So I don't care. The Journal of Medicine out of Britain just yesterday declared that there are only 2 sexes. That's it. No more.
I understand, but why are we these retards adding seasons as non-binary bullshit?
What do you mean by season?
I don't understand.
Like for example, one person can classify themselves. Oh, I'm non-binary. I go by winter. Oh, I go by summer.
More. Okay, I get what you're saying now. It's just more stupidity.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. It's not bad enough that I already belong to the stupid faction. We're going to make it stupider.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah.
I haven't heard about that yet.
Yeah,
I hadn't either.
It was all
But sadly enough, I don't doubt it.
No, I don't either.
It's all over Facebook and everything. You're remade stupid by doing this. And now
On
you're
Facebook?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it on Facebook.
Hey, Bears, how are you doing?
But then again, I'm only on Facebook for one reason.
Right.
I only go to the barrel group. I don't bother with Facebook. Why am I gonna go to Facebook? To watch a fucking moron on there? No thanks. I mean, you got a lot of my own fucking cousins. They go there. You forget I know what you look like, right? And I know who you are, right? Seriously. And you fucking come out taking a picture like a supermodel. You know what I mean? That's not who you are. You know?
Right.
Take a picture of yourself when you wake up, you more. I was there when you woke up. I mean, take a picture.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Was it as bad as the girly boys from Taiwan, the old ones that were filtered up and had a big following until they took the filters off?
Beat the heat, have
Or
a
they
cold
take
one.
pictures on vacation, you know? Look at me, maybe that was the first vacation in like 15 years, you know what I mean? And they're taking pictures and they make people, that's how other people burst, you know? Oh, look how everybody's living. It's not, it's fucking fake, man. You got people getting ready and fixed up just to go take a picture of themselves. And they're knowing nothing. They're fucking home, you know what I mean?
And on top of that, how many of them are bots? The AI accounts, they've got people who are following them big crazy.
Yeah. Now you can even tell on YouTube when they start to, you could tell the way the bot says different words. It won't say the word. It'll say the way it's spelled, the way it's spelled exactly. Yeah. You know what I mean? It won't say it proper. You know what I mean?
Kind of like listening to a Britain talk.
Yeah.
Thanks for the tip, Brian. Brian tipped me $5, said, beat the heat, have a cold one.
There you go.
I was on YouTube, in fact, it was this morning, and on my recommended page came up failed first dates or something like that. It led off with that 4 dozen oyster lady there. She ate all that. But anyway, one of the segments was, I guess this woman did just what Bobby was saying, glammed all up, took a picture, put it online. This guy fell for it. He showed up, and she was an idiot. He fucking slapped her, got in his car, and left. It was wild. For some reason, they posted it, but I'm sure it's assault. But yeah, he looked at her and said, hell no, slapped her and got in his car and left.
There was a comedian, he starts cracking jokes. He says, you know, you ever go home, goes with a broad, fucking drop dead gorgeous, he goes. As soon as they start taking off the duct tape, the clothes, the makeup, he goes, you know, they should get sued or thrown in jail for false advertisement. He goes, I didn't bargain for that shit. He goes, where's the one I came home with? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The only thing real is the dick.
Yeah, right? That was a fucking, one video was great. Did you hear that one I sent you? Did you find it?
No, it might be. Well, there was 2 you sent that wouldn't play.
Oh, well, those probably the 2.
Yeah, it came up and said this video is unavailable.
Fuck. There's a prank call. The guy calls him up. He goes, you married to such and such? He goes, yeah. Name is Vicky. He goes, yeah. Does she have a scar on does she have a scar on her upper thigh? Goes, yeah. How do you know my wife has a scar on her upper thigh? Does she have a mole on her back? He goes, hey, who the fuck is this, man? And cursing, goes, how do you know my wife? He goes, how'd you see that? He goes, well, and he starts crying. The guy, he goes, that's my brother, Victor. He goes, it ain't Vicky. He goes, you've been married 6 years, 5 years? He goes, yeah. Well, he's been missing 6. You had to change and everything. We don't know where. He goes, wait a minute. You telling me I'm married to a fucking guy? He goes,
Oh, shit.
yeah.
Oh.
The other one, the guy goes to him, he goes, yeah. He goes, Mr. Such and Such. He goes, yeah, well, my name is such and such. He goes, and I think we both go to the same fertility doctor. Because how the fuck you got my number? He goes, this is private. He goes, well, it's yeah, but the doctor gave me the number. I felt this should be coming from me better than the doctor. Hey, what the fuck are you talking about? He goes, well, your wife is 5 months pregnant, right? You son of a bitch. He goes, keep my wife's mouth. How the fuck do you know that? He goes, you know this and that. He goes, well, I don't know how to say it, but I'm just going to come out and say it. He goes, I'm that baby's mama. I'm the baby's daddy. He goes, I'm the baby. Your wife is my baby mama. He goes, wait a minute. What the fuck are you talking about? He goes, well, the doctors mixed up the seed. He goes, you know. He goes, so I'm in your wife. He goes, hey, don't fucking say that. He goes, I don't even need that image in my head. He goes, you are in my wife. Don't, you crazy bastard. He goes, so the guy goes, wait a minute. You said baby mama. He goes, well, yeah. He goes, I don't mean to be. He goes, you're black? He goes, yeah. He goes, your wife is having my black baby. That guy goes, oh my God, he's losing his mind. He goes, and I'm telling you something. I'm not paying for the fucking child support. The guy goes, that's all you take out of this child support. You gotta hear it. This guy kept playing on him about the child support, and this guy's losing his fucking mind. He's like, I'm having a black guy's baby. What the fuck is going on? And when his wife set it up, you know what I mean? His wife pranked him. Oh, the guy was going crazy. I could picture the guy losing his shit, hanging up and going to shoot somebody, you know?
Yeah.
Think about it. The guy with the first one, the guy goes, I know, better not touch my brother. He goes, man, I'm fucking hanging up now. He goes, and I'm going to go put a fucking bullet in his head. He goes, I'm married to a fucking guy for 5 years. And the guy's like, wait, no, it's a prank call, it's a prank call. That's like, but what if a guy hangs up and you don't pick up again?
Yeah, I mean, some pranks get out of hand. The trend a couple months ago was a kid and his mother would, work it out that the kid would backtalk his mother in front of the father just to see what would happen.
Yeah.
And more often than not, the father got to the kid and slapped him before they could say, hey, wait a minute, it's a joke.
Ain't no joke, man. Somebody comes and tells me my wife is fucking a guy, and we got some issues there.
Yeah, somebody's dying, and it ain't me.
Or I'm telling you, my wife is having another guy's kid. She's pregnant 5 months. There's nothing you could do about it. Even if you could do something about, how do you kill a kid?
Yeah.
How would you have? I couldn't do it. You know what I mean? Even if the case, I can't tell my wife having an abortion. How? How am I gonna kill a baby? You know what I mean? It ain't that baby.
It's not like you can be mad at her because she didn't cheat on you.
Yeah, man, she didn't cheat. The doctor's fucked up. I mean, you gotta have that baby. Either give it up for adoption or give it to the guy. You know what I mean? You gotta go through with that birth. You know what I mean? And she's the mother. My wife would be the mother of that baby.
Speaking of birth and different sperm, I was watching an interview today, and I don't know where it was or how long ago this was, but a woman had gone to a sperm bank, got impregnated, found a loophole, and is now suing the sperm donor for child support and won. There was some loophole that she was able to sue him, and he's got to pay child support.
They got that one fertility doctor that impregnated a whole bunch of women. He's got to pay child support to a bunch, all of them.
That was a movie like that. They made a movie like that. The guy, and he's donated so many times, this guy, because he was getting paid for it. And next thing you know, this guy's got fucking kids all over, you know what I mean? And he's getting hit left and right. You know, he's got fucking babies everywhere, you know? That's crazy. You do something right, you try to do the right thing. Next thing you know, you got 20 kids you're paying for. It's fucking crazy. And you never even... Oh, my God. I can't.
Troy V, I used to do that to my sister, too. He had his brother had his sister convinced that she was adopted from a black family down the street. She had blonde hair and blue eyes, and there was no black family down the street. But she believed it.
I played once, God forgive me, with my daughter Amanda, and I felt so bad. I go to her, I said, Daddy, Daddy's got to tell you something. He goes, what? I said, don't be upset. I said, because we still love you. I said, but you've been adopted. Oh, my God. This kid burst out crying. And then she wouldn't believe it. That she wasn't. You know what I mean?
Oh, no.
Yeah. Damn.
I fucking for like a whole day or more. We fucking were taking her outside. We're telling her we were joking and playing. I'm playing. My wife wanted to take my fucking head off. She goes, what is wrong with you? How could you tell? I was like, I'm fine. You better stop smoking that shit. And I wasn't. It wasn't the weed roll. I was playing around with the kid. But yeah, that was stupid. That's what happens when kids have kids. You know what I mean?
My father even said he didn't do anything when he found out fake and gave birth to me.
Yeah.
Well, he only got mad that he had to fucking raise you and still, you're still there. So he's got issues. I'm sure he's got some feelings about that now.
Right?
Dylan's definitely not adopted because he couldn't find anybody to take him.
Right.
I bet your dad does wish he was pregnant with your dad. You would be in his fucking backyard right now. Stay right there.
I'll probably be locked in the garage.
You still should be locking the door.
That's
If you were mine, you'd be locked in the fucking attic, like, you know. Oh, shit, yeah. But crazy world we're in.
Yeah.
Big brother, how you doing, big brother? How's your week going?
Not bad, other than this cold.
Yeah, no, it's cold. It's getting me too, man, for some reason. I don't know why. How's my girl Kelly doing?
Doing good. She ain't killed me yet, so that's a plus.
Well, almost just before I came close, right? Just
Oh, I've come close, yeah, a couple times.
Fucking Troy goes, by the way, they haven't spoken in 8 years.
Hey, Nathan.
What's up, Nathan Bachelor? Nathan, what's up, brother? Dylan.
Yes, sir.
Not that I care, but how you doing?
Doing great.
You're doing great. You don't look it, but all right. I'm only teasing.
I
love breaking your balls.
I know, bro.
Yeah, you got a hard time finding them.
Yeah, well, I practice. You know, I practice how I'm going to break his balls, and and then it comes easy. You know what I mean? It comes like that.
Oh man.
Oh shit! How's your dad doing?
He's alright. A lot of pain, been helping him out. That's about it.
Left and right, yeah. How's work?
Going good.
Good.
You need to tell your dad he needs to try acupuncture. If he shoots you with an arrow, the pain in his ass will go away.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I prescribe.
If you really love your dad, you let him throw you a beating at least once a day.
Listen, I try to, but he doesn't want to.
To beat you up?
Yes.
His kid he likes that shit. But he doesn't want to beat you up when you got the leather branch on. You know what I mean? And the ball, he doesn't want to see you with the ball gag in your mouth. He wants to fucking throw you a beating. You know what I mean?
Oh,
You sick fucking bad. Chuck, how you doing, brother?
Pretty good, man.
You look good there, baby. You
Thank
always
you.
look good with that low T going.
Yeah.
I still say you should have been in fucking movies, pal. You're a fucking stunner. Come on, give it
Thank
to me
you.
one more time. Come on, give it to me. It's been a while. There you go. There you go.
A little bit.
A little bit. Just a little bit. There you go. Hey, fuck. One day out, they
Steve
shit.
De Niro had a meltdown on camera the other day.
Over Trump again?
Yeah.
De Niro's got an allergy.
I fucking hate that bastard. Not because of Trump. I just hate him because he's from our neighborhood, you know? Not from our neighborhood. He's a wannabe from our neighborhood because Chad Palminteri is from our neighborhood. But
Yeah.
He's
Y'all calm down. You don't be so hard on them sideshow freaks.
Can't stand him.
I know it.
The only guy that came out of our neighborhood that was famous was Joe Pesci too, but Joe Pesci became a real dick. My brother was fucking friends with him. And I forgot that he was a fucking waiter and a ukulele player, you know? And just Chad Palminteri. Chad Palminteri's still like, like if he never, like if he was a fucking janitor, he walks around the neighborhood, like, you know? He comes down there, regular guy, talks to everybody, stops with everybody. But these fucking guys, man, especially fucking, I can't stand a person that like De Niro. How did you get on there and curse, and bash a fucking president? Who the fuck are you? You're an actor, man. You know, okay,
The job's a liar.
and you got your opinion. That's great because you're entitled to your opinion. But you also know how much damage you can do. You got a lot of people that follow you.
And people ain't got that. Those people walk around, their job is to lie to you, might convince you they're somebody else.
You're somebody else, exactly right. Yeah. The only really nice guy, I'm sorry, but brother, go ahead.
No. I was just gonna say certain jobs, certain positions in life require a little bit of restraint because,
Yes.
like you said, you do influence a lot of people, whether you want to or not. That's part of the job.
Yeah.
Shut up. Just shut up.
Yeah, but the sad thing now is they're in cahoots with the White House.
Yep.
You know?
No.
But I don't know if that gets you anymore because I really don't want favors from this administration.
No.
Yeah.
Well, favors from this administration and get you put in jail sooner or later.
Sooner or later, it's going to turn. Yep.
But it's got to get bad enough. Hell, Bobby, you
Put
looked
right
right there right
now.
before Giuliani got in. Has it gotten that bad?
Yeah. Worse.
It's worse.
It's worse. The city's gotten bad. You got all the migrants over there. You got all this shit going on. And you can feel it everywhere. I mean, the rents around here have gone. Dude, I'm paying over $3,500 a month. You know, and then you got places around here for one fucking studio over $2,000, bro. You try to get in the Bronx. That's one of the most fucked up areas around the Bronx. And there's a lot of beautiful high-end places in the Bronx also. But there's like let's say the slum places down in the Bronx. You're lucky you could get an apartment under $2,000, like a fucking 2-bedroom, and you're fucking living with roaches and rats. You know what I mean? How do you survive out here? And
No,
then,
Just got a 2-bedroom. But 900 thought that was high.
No, Bachelor, we've all heard Paul Harvey's If I Were the Devil.
Oh yeah, that's.
And even out here in Staten Island, rent is like $3,000-$4,000.
I know.
It's like double to what all the other boroughs and shit like that are.
You know, on Bachelor there, talking about the Paul Harvey, listening to Red Skelton talk about the Pledge of Allegiance.
Yes. Still get goosebumps when that one plays.
I want to teach a civics class and require the class to listen to George Carlin too.
Yeah, George Carlin, right?
Oh, you got to work them up to that, Chuck.
Yeah.
You know, it's like spraying Cheech and Chong on everybody. Not everybody gets it.
That's true.
Firefly Theater.
That's true.
I love George Carlin. He was great.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
In 7th grade, I had a teacher. He was also the wrestling coach. He would bring Carlin, Cheech and Chong. He even brought a red fox one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking great.
I think they kind of looked down on that one.
Yeah.
But Dylan probably would never. Hell no, he can't remember that fucking comedy on fucking on the albums. Remember?
Yeah,
They used to-
records, yeah.
on the record. You used to get out like it wasn't like in TV. You used to get them on an album. And you fucking then listen to the album, smoke a and crack up, man.
Yeah.
I think I had every Bill Cosby one.
Yeah.
Richard Pryor.
Right.
Richard Pryor was fucking
Oh,
great.
shit.
On the Sunset Strip, man.
Yeah, Sunset Strip, yeah.
Richard Pryor was my all-time favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was fucking great.
Yeah.
But you know what? He could make a joke about himself. You know,
Yep.
if he made jokes about white people, he made jokes about black people. And he would joke about, because I know what you motherfuckers were doing. He goes after when he got burned smoking crack, you know? He like, just imagine, that motherfucker said this Richard Pryor around now, Sunset Strip.
Yeah. The mats. He lit the mats on fire.
Fire, yeah.
That's me.
fucking hilarious. That's me. He goes, but you know, then you can't get mad if a guy making jokes about somebody else. You
What
know?
can you say about him?
He laughed about it.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson, come on.
Huh?
Yeah.
Michael Jackson set himself on fire, not so much.
Yeah. That's right.
He burned during the Pepsi commercial.
Pepsi commercial, but he made a lot of money off of it too.
Yeah.
Quite a bit.
I think
Probably
they made $5 million on that commercial. That was back then.
Yeah, but how much did he make from getting burned on it?
I don't know, but I thought it was funny. But Richard Pryor made jokes about it. Michael Jackson, not so much. He didn't like that.
No, he didn't. But you know what? I bet you Michael Jackson had a piece of that company after he got burned.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
at the time, he was the premier
Yep.
artist.
Yeah.
Well, let's face it, he was a good artist back then. He just, all them chemical treatments to his skin went to his brain or something.
Yeah.
Those are drugs, and he came from abuse. He wasn't allowed to do what he wanted. And you know what? Here, going back to the bishop, Mark, he says, you know, they asked him, one of the people in the church asked him, is music evil, you know? He said, oh, Hollywood is evil. He says, hey, they're part of Illuminati. Illuminati's fucking the satanic cult. He says, look at Michael Jackson. He started singing in the choir. Look what wound up. He wound up a child molester. He says, look at Whitney Houston. She sang in a choir.
Mm-hmm.
Look what wound up to her. You know, Mariah Carey sang in a choir. Look what she wound up. You know what I mean? And he kept naming all these actors and stuff, how they started, and look where they wound up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He goes, that whole industry is fucking corrupt.
Yeah, just look at who was that one that died? Rihanna, that did Queen of the Damned, Queen of the Darkness, the Anne Rice series, Interview with the Vampire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it was the second one to come out, third one.
Yeah.
She was like barely 18.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, that plane went down.
They say fucking Diddy killed all of them. You know what I mean? I knew he killed Biggie, that's for sure, because he had a lot of money to make off Biggie. And Biggie was going to leave his label. He was going to start his own label, and if Biggie would have started his own label, he would have fucking destroyed Diddy. Because he made him. You know what I mean? And if he would have left, he would have had nobody. The money, he owns all his music and every fucking thing. Made money like you couldn't imagine. Made money like you couldn't imagine. And he taped everybody. He won't see jail time. Either they'll kill him, like they did, what's his name?
Epstein.
Or, because he's got fucking everybody. He's got everybody. That's why he got away with it so long, you know?
And that's why he's out of the news now.
Yeah. I mean, seriously, that his wife or whatever, when she left for the divorce and to sue him, in less than a day, he fucking, they had it settled. Out of court settlement. In less than a fucking day. And she was suing him for $30 million. You know what I mean? So imagine what she got to fucking just squash it. You know what I mean? And he paid that less than a day. Just like Michael Jackson with all those kids with the cases with the kids, he paid them all. You know what I mean? He paid what, $25 million? This because he wanted just to get it over. No, he didn't want. He just didn't want to go any further because everything would have came out. So he figured, fuck it, pay it and let it go.
Yeah.
Think, what is 25, 30 million to these people when they got hundreds of millions? They don't give a fuck.
Yep.
Which is pathetic, but that they could get away. Nobody should get away from hurting kids, young people, or fucking hurting women. There's no fucking room anywhere for that shit.
Yeah.
Abusing women or children or people, no, that's not right.
Old folks.
Yeah.
It should be double whatever they get.
Yep.
They touch an old person.
Kind of like being in a construction zone. Finds a double.
I couldn't believe in California that what was the age of sex trafficking or whatever, or 16 or something like that. You get like 2 days in jail. It's a fucking misdemeanor.
Fuck.
In California.
Oh.
It's like, what are you kidding me?
Shit.
Just
I still want to groom them and bring them to the shows and teach them in school.
no, in school you can't teach them no more.
If you desensitize them to it, it's easier to seduce them.
That's right.
I see my own child, my daughter Christina. This kid had dyslexia. And what she did, she fought so hard to go to school. She finished with honors, master's degree in child development, and all kinds of fucking certificates and all kinds of shit in teaching. She don't even want to be a teacher no more.
That's sad.
She says, they took my soul out of it. She goes, I can't go there and be part of what's happening. She goes, because none of these kids are getting an education. She goes, you know, and then when she's trying to help them on her own time by breaking up the curriculum, you know, teaching the kids how to read, they told her she's not allowed. She says, but you're not paying me to do it. I'm doing this on my own, you know? You can't go against the curriculum. But she has to pass these kids that can't even write their own name.
That's sad.
I don't want to be a part of it. So it's after she gets married, she's in July, she's gonna come back up here to work as a teacher's aide. She's got a fucking master's degree. She says, I don't want to do it. She says, I'm just gonna work part-time to get insurance. And she wants to have another kid. She's like, you know what? I'll just raise my own kids, teach my own kids, you know? She says,
Yeah, but if you homeschool them, you can't have guns.
yeah, but,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and they were talking about home inspections all the time and all that shit, trying to wrap them up into being a school.
Yep.
she
Although
that
I
is-
haven't heard much more about what they called pod learning. They would go to, you know, neighborhoods would get together and they would pay one tutor to teach
Yeah.
their group.
Oh,
group of kids, yeah.
They called it pod learning.
See, that's good too, you know?
yeah.
But that way the parents have total control over the curriculum and, you know, who teaching, when they teach.
Yeah.
Look, when we went to school, you went to school, you had to be dressed, you were clean, you were straight. If you
Yep.
came to school dirty or this or that was a sign of neglect.
Yep.
But
And
the
you got
teachers
fucking
also
balls.
had
Yes. And the teacher.
suit and tie or dresses.
Yep.
They were-
Or dressed, yeah, you had to be properly fucking there. And
And they didn't talk about their personal life.
no. And the kids, you got up, you pledged allegiance in the morning. You said, you know, you were mentioned God. You weren't taught about Christ. You weren't taught about it. You were taught about God as a creator, as a whole. You weren't. It wasn't broken up in denominations. You know what I mean? But now it's nothing. You don't pledge allegiance. You don't do this. And you want your fucking penis cut off? That's fine. You want hormone pills? Sure. Fuck your parents. I don't care. You know, we don't care.
You want birth control? Hell, we don't have to tell your parents.
Don't get as much as you want.
Hey, I'm waiting for the new one they're pushing. Let's put SSRIs over the counter.
Yeah, you're 16, you want to have an abortion? You don't have to tell your parents. Come on down. We'll do it
Yeah.
for free. So what are you teaching my kid? She can spread her legs wherever she wants? Oh, okay, you got the abortion because you're fucking so smart. It's going against my belief. Okay, what about fucking disease? You teaching her that? You think they're gonna follow that at that age? If you're telling her that's okay going against my wishes, well, now you're telling her her parents are fucking idiots. They know
Yeah.
nothing. You
But
know what I mean?
if they don't have to have your permission or your advice for that, what about bedtime? What about TV?
Anything.
What about cleaning your plate, cleaning your room? You know, where's it stop? If I don't have to listen to you for this, I don't have to listen to you for that. And I'm not allowed to hit them anymore? Fuck that.
I don't believe spanking a kid. My old man, he never put his hands on us or whatever. Well, a couple, maybe once or twice, like up across the head, like a idiot. But not a But some parents, they hit a kid like they're gonna hit a fucking grown up. You don't hit a kid like that. You
No,
spank, but
But you do swat them every now and then. And if
Yeah,
they
you
do
swat 'em in the butt, yeah.
beat their ass.
hey, but that's what fucking man. He got time. My father had to look at us, and we knew. Shut the fuck up. Don't disrespect anybody. People come to the house, act like a fucking human being. You know what I mean? You go to somebody's house, you shake their hands, you talk polite, you act nice, sit down and act like a human being. Don't act like an animal. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You can't none of the kids now because you go home, you can't touch me. I'll call Charlo up there.
Yeah, and that's
I
been
don't
nothing
know.
but a kid stealing factory for years.
I used to tell my daughter, go ahead. You're the one leaving, not me.
Yeah.
When you take your TV and all your toys and, yep, go ahead.
My friend, his kid got caught doing some crazy shit. They were throwing shit off a bridge. You know what I mean? Like the cars were passing, they were breaking the windows. So they didn't even get caught but some neighbors or somebody saw them doing it. So they fucking threw him a beating, gave him a fucking beating. You know, not a beating where he gave the kid black and blue. I'm gonna call child support. He threw the kid a fucking beating. After he was done, he gave him the phone. Just called him. He says, but I swear to you on everything, I will never fucking come ever. Wherever you are, that's where you're gonna stay. You'll never come back to this house again. So call him if you want. The kid never picks up the phone.
I'll tell you what, I got my ass beat plenty of times, and not once. So I look back going, my dad was an asshole. I deserved every one of them looking back. You know what I'm saying? And I got better for it. I learned how to be sneakier, or I just didn't do it wrong.
Yeah, you learn how to not get caught.
Yeah, I got it from my mom. The way Eddie Murphy used to say, "That shoe, what?"
Yeah. Now my mom was Clint Eastwood with the slipper. My mom did that movie Wanted, where she could spin the bullet. That fucking slipper would come like 6 blocks away, fucking hit corners, make a left, a right, and a fucking U-turn and catch your ass.
Yeah, while it was whistling.
Yeah.
Man. You've been, oh shit, where did that come from? Yeah. And my mom was good with that fucking shit.
Oh, my mom was more dangerous.
But she would lecture. Though I would rather take a beating. Please beat me.
Yeah.
The hour on lecture.
No, Mom was well versed in any implement laying around. If you needed swatted, she had a wooden spoon, any pan, you know.
Right, man, yeah.
Yeah, you name it.
Like Big Brother just said, the fucking language. My mother would, if I really did something fucked up, and she would always stick up for us and hide the shit from my dad. You know what I mean? And she would, you know what you're doing to me? Do you understand what you're doing? Why did your father plan to? And I'm the bad one. And you're sitting there like, and you're looking, this is Mom now, you know? I'm sorry, Mom. You know what I mean? She would break you fucking down, bro. Like, you wanted to cry. And like, holy shit, this is my mom. I'm destroying this poor woman. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. When I was a kid, my dad was out to sea for 7 months or so on a Westpac in the Navy. My mom said, "You don't have to wait for your dad to come home. I'll beat your ass right now."
And then they come out with timeout. Oh my God, I feel robbed as a kid. I would have given my left nut for a timeout instead of a beat.
No, because we were put in the corner on our tiptoes and there was a ring that you kept your nose in. That was your timeout.
No, but today's timeout, you can't do that.
Today's timeout, you better go to that room. That's about $12,000 worth of shit in there. I want you to go sit in that fucking room and think about while you're playing Xbox, PlayStation, and you're on the computer, all right? Get in there. Thank you, Mom. All right. That shit, I'd go do some fucked up shit just so I could get a timeout. Oh, man. Yeah, but parents were... My mom was the one that hid everything because she was like, your dad was going to kill you. You know, and she would fucking all the time. We did that. My father, it's your fucking fault. These three idiots. You made them this way. Yeah.
Yeah.
when we did something or whatever, my mother would go, they're my boys. Okay, you don't tell me what to do with my boys. I had something to do with it too, you know. It's funny when you're good, they're theirs, and when you're bad, they're the other ones. You know? Yeah. I miss my parents so fucking much. Yeah. I was really close to both of them. Very close. very, very close. But you can't have them forever. They lived. My mom lived a good life, you know. My dad, he passed away at 76, 75. You know, but. When my dad lived his life the way he wanted, he didn't give a fuck. He was in the hospital 6 months because of an aneurysm. He fucking, as soon as he got out, before he hit the car, he lit up a cigarette. I'm like, Dad, you know what I mean? The fuck up. I'm not gonna live forever anyway. Mm-hmm. You know what? We're bullshitting. We didn't do fucking vapes. What do we got?
Oh shit!
Let's see. I ran across a new disposable I'm trying. It's the Lost Mary Colombian Coffee Ice. It's actually pretty good. Tastes a lot like that cappuccino I had that in the little Orion I was trying out. But so far, so good. So, and MTL intake on top of the Lumix.
Oh, there you go.
Takes a licking and keeps on ticking.
Oh shit, my man.
And now for the lost dates. Let's start off with the little Centaurus. Running a nice little peppermint. No, this one's Extreme Ice. It's another menthol. Got the Ursa Quest with a Aries 2 on it, Bonnie and Clyde, which I'm finally getting burnt out on. I'm gonna have to try to find some other MTL juice. And another one. Let's see. This is Centaurus with the Sakers on it. And that's got a nice little white pear raspberry. Thanks for the tank, Jim. This is cool. And last but not least, that the Lima with the Geek Vape Zeus ZX. And it's got the menthol in it. And that'll be it tonight. What are you vaping on, Dylan?
My daily driver, the Blaze with the Blaze Bridge, with the 6 milligram apple pie. That's about it. Big brother, how about you?
Wow. I've got in memory of my brother George. I got this Centaurus with the Blaze on top of that. And of course, the workhorse, the AIO. And that's all I've got this week. Bobby, I know you've got to have something. You've got to rescue this.
He has everything.
I got a lot of shit that I just didn't even put together today, but a few things. What's this? The V2 Orca, the new one that just came out, with the PRC tank, the PRC tip. Then I got the Calyx, peach, all peach all around, and I got the Atom inside there with the peach Calyx tip.
Oh, you're just in time, Vinny.
Yeah. Then I also have this new one. It's from what do you call it? TP. It's the VRTX Rex. Some shit I can't say its name. It's with the yak tank with the tip. It's all nice and nice. Then I got the Opie die coats with the Obey tank in there, the Hustle Hard tank with the PRC tip and the Stubby V2. This tank was fucking great. Then I got the Old Faithful Astro with the stubby tip with the micro tank. And then I got my little buddy, the clear dot mod. And here, what am I got in here? I got the stubby one. And here, most of the coils in there are Twisted Tinny, a couple from somebody else. All the juice is from my main Stevie motherfucking Marquez. That's all I vape. I vape nothing else but his juice. And that's it. Take it away, our fearless leader, Obius, one is Canobius.
Well, tonight I've got the Odin with the, what is that called? Typhoon GT5.
That's a nice one.
It's good. It's better than Mark's GT4.
When did you get it?
Just got it in the mail today.
Nice. That's an expensive tank right there.
Yeah. And it's worth every penny.
I just remind you not to do what Mark did and drop it.
Yeah.
I was thinking again that I got the Avanti instead.
Yeah.
You saw Avanti?
These are hard to find now.
Yeah, but that's nicer. And you got the good cover. You got the good
With the glass.
the outside, the glass. Yeah, I like
Yeah,
way
the
you
metal on the outside. Yeah.
did-
Takes 6 screws to get that loose, but man,
Yeah.
hot soapy water can clean it without getting it loose just fine.
Yeah.
And on this one, I've got the Lost Vape, Thelema Solo, and on top I've got the Bunk. I'm going to drop that one pretty soon. It's I borrowed the idea from Mark's Bulk, and I didn't make any changes at all, and I'm releasing it as called the Bunk.
The bunk. Should have called it the junk. Should have been a little better.
Right now, Stevie's making some more juice for me, so I'm using my own flavors tonight.
All right. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Till Wednesday when he goes into shock on the next show.
You know what happened, right? Not for nothing. Not because I make his juice or anything. Not because he gives me anything. He doesn't give me nothing. It's just he makes some fucking I tell you, he makes good fucking juice.
He does.
Everything everything you get, everything I get, it's just fucking good. You know what I mean? Even if I don't like some, it's not that I don't dislike it. You know what I mean? I can vape it. I've never had something from him that I just couldn't vape. You know what I mean? It's amazing. He does great work with it. And it's time for joke of the fucking day, believe it or not.
Wow.
It is.
Where did time go?
I do gotta admit, I'm not prepared though. 'Cause Bobby told me a joke and I couldn't remember the first line, so I'm just gonna wing it. And I'll tell you about the drunk who staggered onto the bus. He smells like a brewery. His clothes are dirty and stained. He's got lipstick all over his face. He sits down beside a priest. He takes out his newspaper and he's reading. And a few minutes later, he looks at the priest and he goes, "Father." He goes, "What causes arthritis?" Well, the priest is just a little annoyed. He goes, "Well, I'll tell you what." He says, "You get arthritis by dating loose women, drinking excessively, and just generally lewd behavior." Drunk goes, "Huh." Goes back to reading the paper. Then the priest starts thinking. He goes, "Man, I shouldn't have been so short with a guy." So he goes, "Excuse me, sir." He says, "I must apologize." He says, "I didn't mean to be so short. How long have you been affected with arthritis?" He goes, "Oh, I don't have it. I'm just reading that the Pope does."
You didn't remember my joke, big brother?
Couldn't remember the first line.
How could you? At 4 o'clock in the morning, you should be wide awake when I tell you these things.
I remember the 3 Lincolns, the 4 snakes, and the 5. But I couldn't remember the first one.
The first one's scent, and the second one's fruit.
Oh, fruit, yeah. All right, I got it. I'll save it for next week.
Okay.
Yeah. We talk in the morning. I fucking. He wakes up. He sends me a prayer around 4:30, and if I'm not asleep, I call him, and then we're on the fucking phone for over an hour or so. I'm like, "Look, it's 5 o'clock. What is it the other day? 6?" I'm like, "Dude, man, keep me on all day." That's like my therapy session. Everybody just speaks so they can't hear me, can't confess. You know what I mean? I talk to Big Brother. That's my therapist, my guardian angel. That's my man right there.
Mm-hmm. It's good to have friends.
Yeah, all you guys. I got all you guys right here. All you guys. My big man back there. Love my man back there. You guys are all my family, man.
Yeah.
I miss my Miss George a lot too. I miss him.
Yeah.
Dearly.
Yeah.
There's not a day goes by I don't think about him.
Oh, damn, that's where I feel for you, brother. You gonna have Mark rubbing your feet?
Oh shit, man.
Oh man.
What's up, Bachelor? I didn't see you there. I'm sorry, bro. I guess you want to take it down? No.
Yeah, let me get the link so I can put it in chat. Okay. Join us. Link right there. And thanks everybody for coming out. We'll see you next week, I hope.
God bless y'all. Don't let the crazies get you.
Too late for that.
For America. We need it now more than ever.
Love you guys. Thank you for coming out. As usual, always are loyal. And we love all you guys. We'll see you next week. It's always fun hanging out.